I'm like,
You just
have
wanna
a
improvise,
seat.
right?
Have a seat. Yes.
Okay.
Wow.
Hi,
Like,
Kelly.
did you just pop into Sauternes?
I did. Well, I live in France, so you know.
It's pretty easy for
yeah,
you.
Yeah.
So
Anyway,
look who I ran into. I can't even believe this. Julien Miquel.
yeah, that's me. It's great to see you here in France, in Bordeaux. Beautiful setting.
Oh,
Nice,
it is.
nice spring sun.
It's extraordinary.
And
So we've both been in Bordeaux for a week.
yeah, but not together. This
Not
is
together.
The first time.
Yep, first time. Last time I saw you,
I was in Napa.
Napa Valley.
Napa Valley.
Absolutely, absolutely. So it's been too long. Like, don't be a
Yes.
stranger, okay? So we're actually at the Château Guiraud, and we're both sitting with Luc Planty. And this is a really special place. I mean, Château Guiraud is one of a kind, from what I understand.
Yeah, it's one of the first growth here in Sauternes,
Yes.
south of Bordeaux, and that's the area where they make that, some would say delicious botrytis sweet dessert wine. It's actually, I mean, I don't know, you might have seen it coming in, Decam, Château Decam, which is the top Sauternes wine, is just right next door.
Oh my goodness, so we've got a great terroir here.
Yeah, you'll have to show them a little bit the vineyards that we're facing right now.
Absolutely.
It's a beautiful spot.
We can't keep it to ourselves.
Yeah.
So one of the things that I found that's unique in France is, I mean, you always think of pairings with red and white wine, right? And what a white goes with and what a red goes with. But what I've learned when I was in Champagne, I had a complete lunch that was paired just with champagne.
Yep.
And now here we are in Sauternes, having our lunch paired with Sauternes wine, which is sweet, but not everything that we're having is sweet today. Can you tell me from your perspective why that works so well?
So I'm more from the south of France, so more like the areas with red wines, and I had the same experience in Champagne, where I was brought to Champagne and I got to experience Champagne all along the meal, from appetizers to entree and through to mains and everything. And I think it's unknown outside of those areas, and especially outside of France, that those wines can actually be paired pretty much with everything, as long as you're a little bit, you know, careful that the wine doesn't overpower the dish. And
you have to watch maybe the heat and the acidity, right?
Yeah, I think.
Leo?
I mean, one thing about Sauternes, and you would have tasted it, is that they are sweet wines. You can't argue that, but they're not overly sweet, and there is a background of some sort of savoriness, and obviously the balance. You know how the whole blending here in Bordeaux is very important, so they always make sure that you've got the right amount of acidity, the right amount of sugar, and the right amount of savoriness, this sort of fungus, kind of honey, beeswax background and flavors that come through as well. There's a long kind of crisp finish as well, and I think that helps freshening up the wine. So we just had a nice piece of fish with some sort of tomato-based
almost like a ragu of
sauce.
vegetables.
Yeah,
yes.
and that was working
amazing.
nicely.
And it must be the acid in the
acidity.
tomatoes.
Exactly.
There we go.
I was about to say the same thing. Yeah. So yeah.
Okay, so Sauternes, I think Sauternes really needs to be at the top of people's lists when they're going out and visiting someplace, because it's got, I mean, it seems in Bordeaux to have these, what Luc Planty was describing to us is that there are literally two levels of fog that roll into this part of the of Bordeaux, and it's those two fogs that influence the growth and maturity of the grapes and literally slow it down compared to some of the other regions. So it's like no place on earth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's right. That's, I think, yeah. The two rivers come some sort of a corner, and Sauternes is right here. So, and I think because some wine connoisseurs that know Bordeaux a little bit know that the right bank and the left bank are not quite at the same level.
Yes.
The right, do I get that right? Yeah, the right bank is a bit higher than the left bank.
Absolutely.
So, even, on top of that, because the right bank is a little bit higher, and you've got this corner of rivers, the fog tends to stay here, and so that allows the the fungus to get into the grapes and really concentrate.
Thank you
Anyway,
so much.
yes, thank
so
you.
where am I going to meet you next?
Where
You coming to
let's say,
California?
let's pick a place.
Let's seriously.
That would be nice.
That would
You've
be
just been
nice.
to the Douro, right? So we're
I've
not
been
going
to the
there.
Douro. I'm going back, so maybe you can join me there.
Maybe Douro.
I have an idea.
Yeah.
I have an idea. Okay. That's it for now. We're going to talk about ideas, and they're secret until we put it back on camera. So see you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Au revoir.
Bye-bye.